Hey besties, our March mid-month update just now dropped for Rivals 2, and it's one of our smaller patches actually. It's patch 1.1.5 and has the Pirate Maple donation bundle. Let's talk about it and go over a few upcoming events we have going on this channel later on in the video. They start by saying, Avast friends, rest a spell. Have you ever heard of the Pirate Queen Maple? I haven't. Legend has it, she's terrorizing the high seas with her seedy crew. Turns out, she's looking for a new first mate to aid in her conquest. Do you have what it takes? I doubt that I do, but we'll see. They say the new month bundle is the Pirate Maple. Maple and her plant companions Lily, Terry, and Poppy are all decked out in swashbuckling gear, ready to send your opponents to Davy Jones' locker. This month, we're also partnering with Snail's House Ferret Rescue, which 25% of profits from Maple's bundle from these dates, so until mid-next month, will be donated to the rescue. Pirate Software operates the rescue out of Washington State, caring for animals brought in from all over the country. The rescue specifically seeks out animals that have dire medical needs, are victims of abuse or neglect, or cannot otherwise be taken care of by their owners. Please click here if you're interested in learning more about the Foundation, and please do yourself a favor and click here for a 24-hour Twitch live feed of the ferrets. They also note that after the first month, the donation period will end and the bundle will become purchasable with Etherbucks like usual. This is because the profits are all going towards the Snail House Ferret Rescue, where 25% of them are. So they probably don't want you using the already earned free currency to buy the bundle, you know? Moving on to our general notes though, we have very few and then we'll talk about our event coming up. But they say that they fixed a bug that prevented players from progressing stages in arcade mode in certain scenarios. The air dodge rounding angle has been changed. They say, the change from the last patch made the hold to wave dash and wave land rounding had some adverse effects on certain box configurations. The new values should achieve the same goal as the last patch, while working better for the aforementioned box configurations, which is great to hear. They also say, the last patch we made some broad changes to all character hits to make them sound more clear and balanced. We're pretty happy with the overall direction and have made a few extra adjustments in this patch. We also adjusted specific characters that were affected negatively by the previous changes, which is great to hear. I heard a lot of people complain about that, and I hope to see some good changes here. For hit changes, they say, hits now cut through the mix, so we slightly lowered their volume. A few hit types got some extra attention in the mix. The characters most affected were Zitterburn, Rano, Forestburn, and Claren. I did notice that characters that had moves that would hit you repeatedly in a combo, like Zetterburn's quick combos and Rano's quick moves, would have that audio cue that you were hit play over and over, and it would just kind of drown out all the other audio. So I do hope that that got some attention here, and it looks like it did. They also say, some multi-hit attacks now sound even snappier. For example, Claren's up special, which is great to hear. For character-specific audio changes, they say that Maple now has a custom vine wrap sound for seated enemies, and Terry now has a sound when he goes back into the ground. This one's really great to me, because sometimes Terry's off screen and he goes away and you don't know. And as the Maple player, sometimes if I'm put in disadvantage, I like to go to Terry with my tether. But if he's gone, then I look real dumb and I tether into my opponent and get blown up. They also say for other changes that there's a new critical hit purple screen sound effects in the game. It's a heavily requested change that they're excited to add. I do also hope they add custom critical hit screens in the future. I think it'd be really cool if you had skin-specific critical hit screens that would just make the skin a bit more immersive. They also say, the new Pirate Maple skin has the biggest number of custom sound effects to date, both with the layered sounds and completely new ones. So that's really exciting. I'm very excited to go and see the skin in action, and I want to go and check it out. That just about wraps up our patch notes though. These were really short and kind of a nothing patch, which I'm kind of thankful for. I feel like the game's in a pretty good balance spot, except for maybe one or two characters that stand out as either too strong or too weak. Overall though, I think these changes are really cool, and now I kind of want to take a minute to tell you about my upcoming event. I'll be hosting an event this Friday called the Last Stock Creators Cup. We've got tons of cool creators, ranging from Throne Orc, a top Raster player and Twitch streamer, to Equinox Doodles, a workshop creator and fan artist, all competing for $50 to go towards a charity of their choice. All the action's going down at 6:30 PM CST, which is the same time as our weeklies, just on a different day. I'll have the bracket from my perspective on this channel since I'll be entering and you guys can watch my gameplay live, but I'll also be interviewing and talking to the content creators while we play, so it'll kind of be like a little sit-down, chit-chat, and get to know them a bit. If you guys do want to get to know me though, I kind of thought it'd be cool if I made a video talking about what I do, since I'm a local TO, a Wi-Fi TO, and obviously I make all these videos and the art and the thumbnails. So if you guys want to know anything about me, I'm going to leave a Google Forms link below where you can ask a question and I'll answer it in our video later on this week. I think it'd just be a really cool way to get to know the community and get to chat with y'all, since a lot of my videos are kind of impersonal. That just about wraps up this one. I know that it was a little bit shorter, but thanks tons for watching. I always love to share content with you guys, and I can't wait for y'all to see what I have next up down the line. Until next time though, bye for now.